The selection system is divided into 4 different pages. We have calibrated the system to save as many server resources for the groups actually making their selection as possible. The pages give your group increasing information about which residences are still available as you move through the system. Your group will actually make its selection on page 4. When you enter the selection system from your Housing at a Glance page, you will most likely arrive on page 1. Your group will be on page 1 until 60 minutes before your scheduled selection time. You will notice an automatic timer in several places throughout the selection system. This countdown timer automatically moves you from page to page according to how far your group is from your scheduled selection time. Let's have a word about time and the selection system. All groups use one common timestamp, and that is the time on the Housing web server. The time on your individual computer clock does not matter. Your computer's local time might be a few seconds ahead or behind of the server time. This makes no difference. Likewise, because the time calculations in the system are based on the server time, changing the time on your computer's clock won't have any effect. You won't be able to skip ahead in the system by changing the time on your computer's clock. The selection system automatically calculates what page your group should be on. If you come into the system less than 60 minutes before your scheduled selection time, the system will automatically bump you forward to the page you should be on. Conversely, if you try to manipulate the URL so that you can cheat the system and skip ahead, the selection system will automatically kick you back to the page you're supposed to be on. On page 1, because you are at least 60 minutes before your scheduled selection time, and up to 60 selections might be made before your group actually selects, you don't see any data about the availability of residences. You will just see your group members, your scheduled time to select, and the countdown timer. When the countdown timer reaches 0, as long as you are using an up-to-date browser with JavaScript enabled, you will be automatically transferred to page 2. Next, we'll take a look at the transition from page 1 to page 2, and we'll look at the information and tools you'll be able to see on page 2.